What's up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again. Guys, we have a 2005 Martin alternate paint scheme here in the studio. One of the Kraft cars that he would run in his last few years at Roush Racing. We've taken a closer look at it, and yes, it is a Hot Wheels 164, my favorite diecast line ever produced. Let's take a closer look. And here we go, folks, for the diecast. Well, it's already been out of the package. That's how I got it. Anyways, so this car, you could probably tell from the naked eye here, is that the diecast appears to have a little bit of a yellow tint to it. Well, if you watch my Ryan Newman video, I did a 2002 Ryan Newman diecast review. Let me show you the car real quick. This one. Check it out on my channel. I did a kind of a, I don't know, investigation, if you will. Why is some of these Hot Wheels cars actually showing some signs of yellowing? And the conclusion I've came to is that I think they might have used a paint that is not aged well. As great as their clear coat is, I think their paint choice might have been a little bit curious, so to speak. Because there is similar cars from 2002 that were made probably right next to each other in a different factory or the same factory, who knows. And those cars have not shown a single sign of yellowing. So either they used a paint that was more of a cream color or it actually yellowed. I don't know. The clear coat of these things are just unbelievable, though. I mean, absolutely unbelievable. I do think this one has seen some sun wear because the top decal right here, the number 6, is yellowed as well. I'll show it briefly real quick. Look at the door panel of this Ryan Newman car. That looks perfect, right? It looks exactly on track, and you can see the yellowing on the front of the car. The point I'm trying to make is that if the clear coat is ruined or tinted or yellowed, the entire car will show yellowing. Well, if this one had any sun exposure, that would explain why even the white ink decals have yellowed as well. So these are little quirky things I like to notice about diecasts. Trying to see which ones are aging or whatnot. And this one was produced 2005, so this one's like 2 to 3 years newer than that Ryan Newman, by the way. I wanted to do a diecast review on it because it's a cool Martin alternate paint scheme, and why not? So the point I'm trying to make, if you're watching this video, I don't know if all of them are this yellowed or whatever. So you got Kraft right there on the hood of the diecast. Win free groceries for life. Kraftfoods.com. I remember this paint scheme, I think, in Nascar 05. I could be tripping on that. Martin in 2005 had a ton of great paint schemes. Fantastic stuff. The whole front of this car is pretty jacked up, but low-key, it's kind of realistic because this is a Gen 4 back in the Nextel Cup Series days. I mean, they were skewing the noses out crazy on these things, so it looks kind of goofy, but then again, it's kind of realistic, to be honest with you. Got the number 6 on the left side. Let's check out the front contingencies if we can get a better camera angle. Got Moog, Clavite, Comp, Simpson, Edelbrock, Wix air filters, and Sunoco. Got Taurus right there in the front of the diecast. The paint scheme does remind me of his AAA car from 2006. Got Roush Racing right there on the hood, and go to the left side of the car. Another thing to notice about this diecast is the door number font is a little bit goofy, in my honest opinion. I love these Hot Wheels cars, so not trying to diss the cars or anything, but I'm just trying to point out the obvious. Here's the number 6 font, the traditional Roush one, and you can see the door number. There's definitely a little bit of a squunched up door number. I don't know if that's accurate to the real car or not. I have no idea. But, when I do these diecast reviews, I try to keep it fair. Right? Try to be honest about it. Try to keep it fair as much as I possibly can. Got Kraftfoods.com, Oscar Mayer, Post. I remember that the Post cereal boxes where they would have like a Kurt Busch or a Matt Kenseth or a whoever, and they would have a little holographic card in there. You'd buy like a box of Cocoa Pebbles or something, and it would have it in there. And it was just really freaking cool, man. I mean, Martin, Roush, they had so many partnerships with food products. I remember they had a Martin taco shell holder. I kid you not, it was crazy. It was the little Kraft card. It was blue, and it was a piece of plastic that opened up, and it held a taco shell. It's just crazy cool marketing. I got Pennzoil there, Mac Tools, Sherwin-Williams. Go over to the contingency panel. Interesting how they spaced it out. That is very unusual. Kind of looks like a refrigerator door, if you will, with a bunch of different magnets. Got Nextel Cup Series, NASCAR, Holley, Mechanics Wear, Autometer, Goodyear, Jessel, EA Sports, Mac Tools, got Waste Management, MB&A, Ray Bastos, USG, and Outback. Got Goodyear there. Got the Martin signature. On the B post, you have Pfizer, Kraft, whatever that is. Got Oreo, two other decals there as well. Got the Martin final year tribute logo, which technically wasn't his final year because he wouldn't retire until 2011 was his final full-time year. We go over here to the back panel of the car, and here's another interesting look is that you can, if I don't drop the die cast, but you can see inside the car, it doesn't, like the white paint, which is not clear coated, it doesn't look yellowed, but then you can see the dirt and grime here. You can definitely tell this car has seen some wear and tear. Again, I don't know how it was stored, but it is always interesting how each die cast just has its own way of aging differently because of how it's stored and the use of the car, and then of course the factory side of it. Was it a well-produced car or not? Get craftfoods.com on the back bumper. You can see some scratches right there, blemishes at the bottom. Call it a raced version, if you will. Number 6 on the right side. We go over here to the right side of the die cast here, and notice there's a few different logos here. You got Maxwell House on this side. When this side has Post, you have Kraft singles and then Kraft dips there. So that's kind of the cool thing about certain sponsors in NASCAR is they'll have so many different side brands to go with it. And then naturally the paint schemes will reflect that. We saw that a lot with the Kroger cars, the Target cars, the Menards cars, cool stuff like that. Go to the top of the diecast, you have your number 6 right there on the top. And one cool thing about the Hot Wheels cars is that in 2003, they updated their tooling just a little bit. Very similar, but slightly different, I believe. And what they did is they made the interiors like this dark medium gray. And then they made the front of the car a little bit different, I believe, as well. But the main portion, how you can tell if a die cast is 2003 Hot Wheels or 2004 or 2005, is the interior colors. That's the main difference there. And then you have Guess Who's Got the Groceries right there on the deck lid of the car. So a little bit of a preview of the AAA days for Martin, in my honest opinion. Definitely reminds me of it. But yeah, he had so many great paint schemes during his last, 4 or 5 years at Roush. Really cool stuff. Unfortunately, they all got made just about with Hot Wheels. I think a couple of them didn't get made through Hot Wheels, but to me, the Hot Wheels 164 is the greatest 164s ever made. Their Ford Taurus mold is, in my opinion, just spot on. It is perfect to the real car. Like Action Winter Circle, they nailed the Monte Carlos. They nailed the 02 Pontiac. The Fords for Hot Wheels were perfect. Now, they did a great job on the Dodges as well, but I feel like that one's almost a tie with Action Winter Circle in terms of who produced the best Dodge Intrepid or Charger, because they both look fantastic in my opinion. But awesome alternate paint scheme here. A lot of people probably don't remember. I mean, he had a lot of great die casts. So thank you all for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to help support the channel, make sure to tap it over there at Circle Diecast and use promo code Diecastbuffet. Help support the channel, allows me to do cool videos like this, and hopefully y'all enjoy these videos. I hope so. If not, it's okay. It's like if I ask y'all to give the video a thumbs up, it's okay to give the video a thumbs down too. Look, I'm just going to keep it a buck, just keep it real. That's all for now, fellas. Thank y'all for watching the video. DB signing off.